Howdy!
Welcome to the Hall of the Guildmasters. Today, we are talking about mounted combat. This is going to be a good DM tips video for you, how to incorporate mounted combat into your world, both as an encounter and how can you get your players to interact in that way.
I'm assuming we're not talking about bards.
No, we're talking about horses.
Good.
Or something equivalent. Yeah, not with the bard, though. The bard is...
Horses with the bard. Okay.
I'm just going to, cut. No. Alright. Yeah, horses or, the Roman cart things. I forget what they're
Chariots?
called. Yes. Cart things. But yeah, really, or a wagon or whatever else. Sure. Yeah.
Those will kill you in Skyrim.
Or those, what are the Eastern ones where there's, a guy running and then there's, a person in the back?
Rickshaw.
Yeah. Get an archer on a rickshaw with your freaking monk and just freaking running.
100 mile an hour.
Yeah.
Road.
And the guy in the rickshaw's like, oh! Yeah. All right. So the question at hand is how do we get, because I have yet actually to see a session where people have incorporated mounted combat or just mounted anything really, but mounted combat. How do we incorporate mounted combat in our worlds?
Well, character backstory helps a lot for getting the player motivated to use their mount. But when they just happen upon a mount, it is kind of hard to get the character motivation.
I think a quick way to do it would be a chase. So a guy just ran off on a horse, or he's taking a horse and a huge amount of luggage or something with him, and he's running. You can't catch up to him normal means, and the guy's like, here's 4 horses, go after him.
Okay.
So obviously make the horses just run automatically beside, or you can make the horses roll to go faster to catch up. But,
okay, yeah.
So if you did have an archer or something, maybe he has disadvantage on attack if he's wanting to fire right away while he's on the horse. But if you wanted to do to get up right next to him, maybe there's 4 guys on the carriage and you want to stay on your horse and just kind of swing right next to.
Right.
And maybe take a guy off or something.
Shield bash him while you're on the horse.
Right.
Or if you got a grappling hook.
Battering ram.
Yes. A lance.
A lance. Jousting the horse.
Yes.
That would be very entertaining. You could put a 5-minute stop on it, so you have to stop this carriage in 5 minutes or they automatically get away.
Ooh.
So
okay.
It's going to make them want to stay on their horse. And if they get knocked off their horse, maybe it takes them another minute or 2 rounds to find their horse and get going.
Well, you can definitely implement a failure in this too. They do have a time, they don't know that it's going to run out of time if they take too many rounds. But if it does, then they don't get the information they need or the valuables they're trying to grab.
Right.
So then the next time they know, we need to make sure we get on these mounts immediately. We have to get to them if we want to get this.
Just say, I think part of the issues of why we don't see this much is the fact that, you're incorporating extra creatures with, they're kind of like NPCs, but they're not, because it's like if you had a pet or something, which, by the way, totally do that. If you've got a pet, anything, yeah, add that in. But
so much more story.
Oh yeah, it's the DMs should be encouraged to use those. But anyways, as far as horses go, whether you've got a horse or I think part of it is just does the town have a stables? I feel like that's something that's usually glossed over. It's oh yeah, you're in a medieval place and you're going to talk to the king, and I feel like if everything is super quick, it's super quick to get everywhere, or you're oh yeah, we just travel. The option of being faster or having horses or a wagon or some dude like Skyrim who's literally, got 2 horses and a wagon and just oh yeah, give me, 10 gold, I'll take you to wherever.
Yeah.
If everything's super close because you're oh yeah, you guys just get there, then
you could even have them protect a convoy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If the king needed goods transported to another place, it wouldn't be efficient for everybody to be on foot.
Yeah.
It would be extremely slow.
Or if you yourself are running away, or you're kidnapping somebody from
right, that would
the
be
band leader or something.
Yeah. I think the best way to
get away horse.
I was gonna say now one thing we'd have to worry about is maybe a stat sheet for the horses. You know, whether it's just like a general, like, oh, your speed's like 60 now instead of 30, or, you know, that the horse has this much health. Horse armor is another thing you don't think about. You know, the blacksmith, hey, let's go build some diamond Minecraft horse armor. And
you've got black puma armor.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true. That's true. But so that's a cool thing too. Incorporate a cool blacksmith is like, yeah, I can make animal armor as well. But I think the best way to see it happen is for the players to face it.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we're going to battle, and it's a big battle, and you get there, and it's like they have 30 guys on horses.
And don't take this like you guys need to do research, but if you need to implement horses in to maybe motivate the party to use that, there's a lot of good tactics you can look up from ancient warfare that use cavalry. I mean, it's a really good way to know how to use them, where to use them. Because you don't want the cavalry attacking your tanks. They're going to be running around and hitting the archers. They're going to be hitting rogues.
Yeah, no, it's very much going to be like an open field. We're going to go fight these people, and it's like... And I guess part of the issue is like maybe, you know, if you've got like several spellcasters on your team, they're like, oh, I'll just sit here and throw fireballs at all the horses. Okay, what if the horse armor is also a ward? You know, like, what if there's literally, you're on the horse and it has a benefit to deflecting spells or something? Or, hey, what if you're riding a horse and there's like this weird... like side thing on the horse, and there's another guy, and he's just like using it to shoot magic missiles or something. Like literally a horse with a magic gun or something. You know, like that's.
You're the DM. I mean, if the horse is in a full sprint towards the back of the pack, which is probably going to be your mages and your archers, he throws a fireball. Well, maybe your horse has that extra D6 modifier for their dex saves because they're on the move and they're experienced soldiers. You're the DM. They wouldn't know, and it didn't even hurt them. That's the character that you're using to attack them. They have that ability.
Yeah, that's definitely, and that's another thing is the fact that these horses, if it's a high magic world, these horses are going to know what magic is, so they're going to know how to react, and that's just horses. I mean, we could be talking about
horses.
Right, I was going to say we haven't even talked about like elephants or like
giant,
like dire wolves or like, you know, some other magical owl bears. I mean, dude, people riding a pack of owl bears, holy crap!
There's a slow ride going on for sure.
That would be horrifying.
I'm pretty sure they can glide, so...
Oh, jeez.
Phase spiders, that's what you need to be riding.
Yes.
Oh.
Or just freaking some, like, not a dragon, but like smaller, like flying creatures that are like...
Or something?
Sure, or just, whatever you come up with. Gargoyles? I don't know. You just like... You know.
I mean, anything can be a mount.
Yeah.
And that
was not a bard joke.
Yeah, anything can be a mount. That is a bard joke.
Yes.
See the difference?
Yes.
But there is a time and a place that you can use that to spice up. I mean, I would use it just to add just that flair in combat.
Yeah.
You know, if they're running through a lot of high combat areas because they're trying to fight a nobleman and he's got a lot of troops. Well, you know, killing the same guys over and over again because they're working for him. You know what I mean? Well, he's got the elite guard, but otherwise, you guys are fighting normal soldiers or whatever he's got. Add that cavalry in there.
Yeah.
Add anything.
Centaurs.
Centaurs. We've fought the demon equivalent. I can't remember what they are.
Yeah, but like something riding the centaur.
Yeah.
Or crazy thought, like if you're fighting with like if there's a lot of mages, then they're summoning stuff to be their mounts. So they're summoning. It's like what's the horse in Skyrim that you can Arbak? Yeah, just like but like whatever you're summoning, it's gonna be
references in
it's good though. Yeah,
it's valid.
You're gonna be like the horse or whatever like you summon is gonna be more in tune with you. Yeah. So if you're like, oh, I need to dodge, the horse is just gonna do it, you know, or whatever your mount is.
Well, and we're talking about grounded mounts, hippogriffs, and griffins are also mounts.
What's the creature that the basilisk?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Those are your tanks.
That's not cavalry.
That's a tank. That's death.
Yeah, that's the heavy armor division.
Oh, that's so good.
But yeah, I mean, you can use it to spice up combat anywhere. If you're feeling like combat's being stagnant, throw horses in it.
Yeah.
Like right out of the gate.
Yeah. Yeah, just because we're in medieval times doesn't mean you can't get creative with mounted combat.
Mm-hmm.
Like
elephants is a good idea.
Elephants, for sure. Yeah.
People mounted on Tyrannosaurus.
Yes.
Allosaurus.
Please. Oh, that'd be awesome.
They better be a hero though, because I don't want to be fighting somebody with a Tyrannosaurus if they're on. That just sounds like a hard enemy that I don't want to fight.
Yeah.
Screw the Tarrasque. I mean, this is a Tyrannosaurus and a man riding it. Legendary.
Full tame.
Full tame, full tilt.
Dude, I just can get a picture of like people going to fight the Tarrasque, but they're all on Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I would love it. The Rebellion.
That's like a Lost Planet 2 type thing.
We're gonna have to try that.
Yeah.
We'll get back to you on that because there's gonna be a story for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna have to come up with something for
One shot or something.
Oh jeez, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty much what you can use. Mounted combat.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts on mounted combat?
No, I think we covered most of it.
It doesn't have to be crazy complicated either. Like, if you don't want to make them roll for certain things, just do like a 50-50. Oh yeah, you did do that.
Or you
it's
didn't,
sprinting. Or
and ask the players if they don't want it to be hard. If they don't want it, if they're like, we want to try using mounts, but we don't want to have to roll for all their stats because then we're relying on the horse to do good.
Yeah.
And it can't be relying on our rolls with our stats that we're building.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they bought elite horses or something.
Yeah,
They
right.
don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Or there's magic armor that you put on the horse that helps it stabilize, like helps it to not run away or to not like trip up for certain things, or maybe it just friggin' I want to see a guy on a horse do a whole roll, just like roll and get back up and go, you know, like just not
Guy on
even.
a buffalo.
Yeah. Yep. Guy on a buffalo. Yeah. Either way,
I would probably run if I seen an armored buffalo.
I would too.
I
That's
don't know I
horrifying.
don't know if you can run fast. 2,000 pounds coming to 30 miles an hour. That's gonna hurt.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez. Yeah, for sure.
We'll do that too. I mean,
Yeah, that's all right. Well, in any case, let us know down in the comments if you guys use mounted combat, how you've used it in your campaign, or just fun ideas to implement it.
Right.
Until next time, we are the Guildmasters.
See ya.